A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, January 6th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Orange County District Attorney David Hoover says that his office is going to redouble its efforts in the new year to prosecute illegal handgun and weapons possession. His new gun prosecution initiative includes all available technology, including fingerprints and DNA analysis, among other efforts.
Obtaining video surveillance, whether it be private or from government agencies, facial recognition technology where it's useful, and using the NIBIN system, the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network, which tests any of the shell casings or projectiles fired from a gun or recovered from a gun to see if they've been used anywhere else. And the final thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on tracking these guns from their origin.
Hoover said in 2022 his office prosecuted 99 defendants charged with criminal possession of a weapon, most of whom were sentenced to state prison. Republican Orange County legislator Katie Benelli of Blooming Grove has been elected chairwoman of the lawmaking body for another year during a session on Thursday. The longtime legislator says the county is in a solid financial position as it enters 2023.
As we move forward, the wheels of motion are already in place for our mandated redistricting plan. We are prepared to face those challenges throughout 2023. In 2023, we'll also start to see some real movement in the Orange County Sewer District improvements and expansions. This has been a long-standing issue. Quite frankly, it goes back to my days of being a supervisor, that we finally will see some real movement for much-needed improvements. The upcoming year will be filled with unique challenges.
Tom Fagione will continue to serve as GOP Majority Leader, and Michael Paduch will remain as Democratic Minority Leader. Members of law enforcement in Sullivan County have conducted their first major drug bust of the year. Acting District Attorney Brian Conity briefed the county legislature's oversight committee about the action during its Thursday session.
January 4th, in the early morning hours, members of the State Police Violent Gangs Narcotic Enforcement Team and the Sullivan County District Attorney's Office executed a no-knock search warrant in the village of Monticello, resulting in the seizure of a large quantity of crack cocaine and fentanyl.
Police are also investigating shots fired at a Monticello gas station on January 3rd. Conity has taken charge of the DA's office as former DA Megan Galligan has been sworn in as the state Supreme Court Justice. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
State Assemblyman Jonathan Jacobson has been named Majority Conference Chairman by State Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie. Jacobson, a member of the Democratic majority in the House, says he's energized to serve in the new role.
This will mean additional duties inside the conference when we meet, but my main focus will still be the residents of the 104th Assembly District, making sure that their concerns and needs are heard in Albany and that we follow up with their constituent services here at home.
Jacobson says his goals include creating better workforce development opportunities, holding institutions like Central Hudson and industrial development agencies accountable, and combating gun violence and illegal guns. A late afternoon fire in a multiple residence at 35 Chaffee Road in White Sulphur Springs totally destroyed the building. The blaze broke out before 4 p.m. on Wednesday and brought out a number of area departments, says Sullivan County Fire Coordinator John Hochschild.
13 people were displaced. House was totally destroyed. We also, during the middle of that, the neighboring department had a motor vehicle accident, and the other neighboring department had an ice rescue.
Several tanker trucks had to be brought in to provide water to fight the flames on that house fire. A Mount Vernon man who pled guilty in November to throwing his friend's 12-week-old pit bull puppy to its death on a Yonkers roadway in May was sentenced to 14 months in Westchester County Jail, District Attorney Miriam Roca announced. At around 7 p.m. on May 14th, 34-year-old Thaddeus Jones, a passenger in a car that was driven by his friend, grabbed the friend's puppy named Lady and threw the puppy out the window and into oncoming traffic. The puppy was immediately struck and killed by a car. When questioned by police following the incident, Jones yelled, "F your dog," to his friend.